Welcome back, elite traders. Okay, guys. So as for popular demand, you guys all wanted a scalping video on how you guys can have the ultimate scalping strategy when using elite algo. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you guys my specific strategy for scalping in the market. Now, this strategy will work for any type of market, guys, forex, options, stocks, you name it. But right now, just for the sake of this video, we're going to be using forex chart as an example. Okay, so even though we're looking at a forex chart, if you're trading crypto, if you're trading stocks or futures, this strategy will work for you. Okay, so just keep that in mind as we go along. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, guys. So for those of you guys who don't know what scalping is, scalping basically means that you're looking to buy and sell within minutes, guys. Okay, so it's a very fast-paced type of trading where you're not looking to hold the trades for an hour or two or even a couple of days. You're literally looking to buy and sell within minutes, and that's exactly what we're going to be teaching you today and the do's and don'ts of this exact strategy. Okay, so this will help you out tremendously, so make sure you pay attention to the full video. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to just ask us in the Discord group or even just leave them in the comments down below. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So the first thing you guys need to do when you're scalping, is you guys have to use the proper time frame. Okay, you guys cannot be using the 50-minute, 45, 1 hour, 4 hour chart to scalp. That doesn't make any sense. What you guys want to be using is the 1 minute, 3 minute, and 5 minute time frames. Those are your scalping time frames. So make sure when you're doing your technical analysis on your chart that you are using one of those three time frames: 1 minute, 3 minute, or 5 minute time frames, guys. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys might ask, why not use the seconds time frames? Well, the reason being, guys, is those time frames move way too fast, and most of you guys will have some slippage with your brokers, which will make it hard for you guys to actually make profit because there won't be that much price movement in the market within that time frame, right, guys? So make sure that you guys are using the 1 minute, 3 minute, and 5 minute time frames. All right, guys, so let's get into when to trade, guys. It's super important. So we talked about time frames, about using the 1 minute, 3 minute, and 5 minute. But now, even more important, we have to know when to trade. Okay, guys? And when scalping, it's very important that you guys trade only during the high volume hours. Okay? And those are between 3 a.m. Eastern in the morning and about 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern during the day. So you only want to trade during those hours right there. Anything after 2 p.m. Eastern or before 3 a.m. Eastern, you just don't want to trade because there's going to be no volume in the market. It's going to be very hard to scalp. As you can see right here in this green box starts at about 3 o'clock, and you can see that it ends at around 3 o'clock in the morning. In this green box, you can see there was a number of signals from Elite Algo, but none of them were very good because there's very low volume in the market, right, guys? And as you can see, after 3 a.m., these signals were a lot better. Every single one of them would have been a win. Same goes for before 3 p.m. Eastern that day, right? So you guys have to make sure that you guys trade during the right hours of the day. Do not trade anything after 3 p.m. Eastern and anything before 3 a.m. Eastern. Okay, very important that you guys trade during the right times. That's basically when you want to trade is during the London session and Forex and the New York session. Okay, guys, it's very important that you guys follow this rule, because if you don't, then you're probably end up losing some money when scalping. So just make sure that you follow these time frames and know exactly when to trade during the high volume market hours. Because as you can see, even down here with the oscillator, it's showing you that there was very low volume. Low volume is bad for a day trader because you will not be able to make money in the market. Okay, guys, so make sure you're trading during the high volume hours. Very important. All right, guys, now on to the third section. This section is super important, and it doesn't really have much to it, but you have to pay attention to this, okay? So what we're going to talk about right now is the volatility of the market, okay? So there's two types of volatility. There's either a ranging market or a trending market, okay, guys? So a trending market is when either, let me get the brush tool right here, give me a second. You're either in an uptrend that looks something like this, where you're constantly making higher highs and higher lows, or you're doing the opposite of that, and you're just simply in a downtrend where you're going like this, making lower lows and Okay, guys? What happened there? One second. I'll redraw it for you guys right here. So this is what you consider a trending market, right? So you're trending either upwards or you're trending downwards, okay? Now, a ranging market is when the chart looks like this. Give me a second. Let me delete these that I just put up. So that's one deleted. Two. So a ranging market, guys, is going to look something like this. Okay, guys? It's basically going to be ranging between a certain price, between certain prices, and it's going to be looking flat like that. Okay? So right here, as we can see on this chart, if we go down, we can see that this right here is a ranging market. And if you look at our dashboard right here, where it says volatility, ranging, you can see that this is indeed a ranging market because it's telling you right here in our dashboard. Okay, guys? So when it comes to ranging and trending markets, is very, very important that you make this distinction. Okay, so if you have a trending market, right? So if the volatility over here says trending, you only want to follow the smart signals. Okay, it's very, very important that you do so. Okay, but if the ranging is volatility is ranging, then what you want to do is you can use any signals that you see, as long as you're trading at the right times during the day, you'll be good with volume. Okay, guys. So let's make sure you make that distinction. So if it says ranging, you can use any type of signal, so buy signal or smart buy or sell or smart sell. But if it says trending, then what you want to do is you only want to use the smart signals. Okay, guys? It's super important, so make sure you write that down and make sure you memorize that because it's going to make a huge difference in your trading. All right, guys, it's time to talk about momentum candles and finally placing our trades. Okay, guys? So let's get into it. So trading with Elite Algo is super easy. You guys all know this so far. So basically what you want to do is you just want to wait for a buy or sell signal, and then you want to enter at the next candle right after it, when as long as the buy or sell stayed in position, right? So for example, on this sell signal right here that we see, we would have entered a short position on this specific candle right there. Okay, this one right here. And then we would just enter the trade and then wait for it to hit either our stop loss or our take profit. So for this trade, what would have happened is we would have had a short and the trade would have started about right here. The stop loss would have been right above the swing high, so around right there. And a take profit would have probably been, if you're using the Algo recommended take profit, it would be a 1-to-1 ratio from the stop loss. And then for the first take profit and the second take profit would be a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, which would have been right here. So as you can see, both take profits would have been hit, which would have been great. But also, what we're going to talk about is the momentum candles, guys. Those are very important. So if you guys don't know yet, if you go up here into the settings of Elite Algo and you enable momentum candles, what that's going to do is it's going to start adding colors to your candles, right? So you're either going to have the purple color added or the blue color added. Now, the blue and purple, what they represent is a strong momentum. Okay, guys, what that means that there is a lot of sellers at this given time right here and on this trade. So in this section, there was a lot of sellers because you can see that the candles turned purple. So there's a very, very small, low chance that it's going to reverse right now because the candles are purple and it's very, very trending downwards. Okay, guys? Same thing goes for this buy signal here. As you can see, the candles are blue, which means that there was very strong momentum going upwards. So you would have wanted to stay in this trade as long as you possibly could until you hit this red candle right here. We see there was no green candle anymore. It turned red. That means the momentum was kind of lost, right? Which also reflects down here in the oscillator. So if you're using these bars here, you can see that the bright colored bars basically mean there's strong momentum, and the dark colored bars means a loss of momentum. So over here on this buy signal, you got this dark colored bar. This would have been your cue to get out of the trade and take your profit. Okay, guys, same thing goes for a sell signal right here. You would have entered the sell signal right there. You see that you were in a trade because it was bright red. Very, very good. Now it gave you dark bars here, but as you can see, the colors on the candles here were still purple. So you should stay in the trade as long as possible until boom, right here there was a dark colored red and a green candle, so no more purple momentum candles. that would have been your cue to get out of that trade. So you would have made a nice trade on these two trades right here. Okay, guys, very simple. And what these blue dots mean is that there's a lot of volume in the market. So when there's a lot of volume, that means it's going to be trending a direction very well. Okay, guys. So it's very simple, guys. What you guys want to do is you just want to wait for a buy or sell signal. If it's ranging, if it's trending, you only want to trade the smart signals again. Very important. But because this chart right now is ranging, I could take any one of these signals. Okay, guys. And I basically just want to time it with the momentum candles and the oscillator at the bottom. Okay, guys. So as you can see over here, buy signal, it went up. Now this probably would have hit our take profits too before we would have had to exit the trade. So let's see. So we would have entered the trade right here at the beginning of this Heikin Ashi candle. The stop loss would have been slightly behind the last swing low, which would be right there, right? That was the last swing low. And the take profit would have been a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio for take profit 1 and 2-to-1 for take profit 2. So take profit 2 would be right there. So as you can see, it just barely missed it, but you would have hit take profit 1 on this trade very easily. Okay, guys. So that's basically the rule for momentum candles. They tell you basically how long you should stay in the trade. So it's very easy, guys, right? So if you're combining all these tips right here, when you're scalping, you're gonna make a lot of money when you're trading. Very simple. Okay, guys. Now let's talk about risk management. So this is also very important. You only want to be risking 1 to 3% of your account per trade when you're doing scalping. Okay, guys. The goal in scalping is to take multiple small trades that add up over time. And if you're consistently winning your trades, which you should be doing if you're using Elite Algo, then you are going to be making a nice profit in the long run. Okay. You do not want to risk your whole account on one trade when you're scalping, or ever for that matter, but more specifically when you're scalping, right? So what you want to do, make sure you only use 1 to 3% of your account. Is very important. Okay, guys. Now, how can you guys calculate how much you should be risking in the market? Guys, it's very simple. You can head over to any position size calculator if you're trading Forex or crypto. There's a bunch on the internet, but this is one I like to use for Forex right here, my FX books. You basically just type in the currency pair that you're looking to trade. Okay, your account currency. So if you're using USD, Canadian, Euro, you can put whatever you want here. Your account size. So let's just say theoretically my account size is $1,000. And I want to risk only 2% of my account per trade, okay? And right now I was looking to trade the Euro USD currency pair, okay? My stop loss right now, see how it says stop loss pips? What you want to do for Forex is you want to calculate your stop loss. So let's just say right now for this last signal right here, my stop loss was over here. And as you can see, it was 13.3 pips. Okay, guys, it's right there in the middle. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. So over here, I want to go back and I want to type in 13.3. I want to keep the contract size the same. I'm going to just hit calculate. Now I know in order to trade only 2% of my account on this trade, then what I want to do is I want to use a lot size of 0.150. Okay, guys? Very easy. And 2% of my $1,000 account is $20. All right, guys? So it's very simple, guys, to calculate your position size. It's not very hard. Google is your best friend to find them. They're very easy to find. So with that being said, there's just one more thing we need to talk about, and it's trust the system, guys. Okay, guys? No system is ever going to be 100% accurate. There's no such thing. But as long as you have a good system, and we do have a good system here at Elite Algo, where you win the majority of the trades, you're going to be making money in the long run, right, guys? So even if you get a couple losses, let's say 2-3 losses in a row, do not get scared, right? That's basically what you want to do. You want to keep trusting the system. Eventually, the trades will go your way, and you will make money in the long run, because at the end of the day, consistency is what matters. It's not about being perfect. It's about winning more than you lose. All right, guys? So with that being said, guys, that's pretty much it for the scalping strategy. It's super easy, guys. With all these rules, if you follow them correctly and you trade Elite Algo the way you're supposed to be trading with it, then you will make money trading in the market. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow it right now. And if you have any questions that you want to answer like privately, you can also message me in the Discord server. So thanks for watching, guys. Have yourself a good day.